I think we've got what it takes.
Okay, cool. Wow. So, you've bust out of the hands,
I
and
am a coffin god.
yeah, that. Yeah, I think the word in like the Bastion language for coffin god is definitely edgelord though.
Yeah,
Um,
no, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the
uh,
fire doesn't make noise of fire crackling. Instead, it's like the shrieking sound of like a cello being. It's you know what it sounds like. It sounds exactly like Threnody for Hiroshima. Everyone, go and look up that song. That is exactly what the entire sound of the fire is.
it
Right
doesn't just sound like Evanescence.
and no, it sounds like Threnody for Hiroshima. It's like the screaming of like cellos
Cool.
at the most dissonant pitch you can possibly imagine. It's real unpleasant.
That's pretty cool.
And Swift is like weeping, and like her hair is like ash instead of fire, and the whole coffin is like flaming with black flames, and like it's a lot. And
It's a
yeah,
lot.
I'm done for now. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm curious about how the other two are doing.
I mean, yeah, Adna, there's a you've like darted back away from the tentacles, but I think, given that like we've seen something like this happen already, I think oh no, I think there's just tentacles lashing towards you. What are you doing about that?
Right. Yeah. So are the tentacles like? Are they where teeth would be?
So yeah,
Like,
they come out
from
of
this-
they come out of the mouth. Yes, where they would have. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are teeth.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're like giant spiraling husks as much as they are like tentacles.
Yeah. with
Yeah.
knuckles,
Yeah.
though.
Cool.
With knuckles.
Uh huh. Okay. I mean, how far am I? I'm still fairly far up, aren't I? Like away from
Yeah,
the
you're quite separated from your friends.
And
Okay.
I think,
Yeah. I mean,
Chris and Rummer are heading towards you. Like that's
Okay.
where we're gonna go because we got separated from Swift. And
yeah. Well, I'm gonna go meet them. Like, I need to dodge these tentacles, and I'm going trying to meet you halfway as fast as I possibly can. I'm relying on speed to get out of the way and to regroup, and then we can
Yeah. So
take more
yeah.
action.
It sounds like regrouping sounds like a defy.
Defy. Yep.
I mean, it's your choice.
So what were the options? Sorry, or
Your choice of what you want it to be, but I think it sounds like a defy.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it could also be a flow because it's about speed.
Could
and
also
grace.
be a flow.
yeah, I would like to put it on flow
Yep.
because I am relying on speed and agility, and also because I get an extra dice.
those are good reasons.
All of them. are
Um,
good reasons, yeah.
And so,
Cool. What's
if her goal is to like reconvene with everyone
second.
else,
Deal with these
is it then
birds.
possible for me to help?
Just give me 2 seconds. I just need to. I think these birds are fighting. Give me a second.
like I specifically want to, if possible, connect with you so that we can team up and actually do damage on a bigger scale.
Yeah, and be cool, fused.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lobby for being able to like help your action, even though we're at move, be it by like closing.
Yeah, I mean, visually, like in anime style, what I picture happening is we've got this vertical corridor. I'm flying down, you're flying up, and we merge when we hit each other halfway, right?
I mean, yeah, you got it.
I mean, that sounds
It's-
fucking cool as hell.
Mm.
That would be. I think that sounds like that would be great, but I think you're currently risky.
Yep. Alrighty. And then great effect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Especially if you're merging.
And
Yeah,
you
totally.
want you to help on this.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll spend the stress to help.
Cool. Select me one bonus dice, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
May I put forward a dark bargain as well?
Yeah.
One tick on the coffin lice clock for an
Yeah.
extra die. Great.
Yeah, okay, cool. Got it. Yep, I'll accept.
Good.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. We're gonna deal with this coffin lice problem.
We got four dice, so
Remember, even
Six.
with one die, there's a 50-50 chance.
yeah.
That was a 1, a 1, a 2, and then a 6. Just to be
That
just to be
last-
clear,
like-
just to
John Harper.
silence
Like
all the haters.
good use of the coffin lice.
Yeah.
Like that dark bargain saved you there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Love
that
M6s.
would have been awful. Or worse.
Yeah. Yeah, ones on that. Oh god.
So yeah, we managed to like reconnect and kind of like catch each other while flying at each other, and there's
Yeah, totally. I feel like we like grab each other and like spin, you know, we like link arms and spin in the air and then fuse, right? Like
yeah, because our next action is going to be to rescue our friend, right? What we're doing,
Yeah.
leading
Yeah.
group action to go and like
mhm.
carve Swift out of the clutches of this thing.
Oh, are you still grabbed Swift?
No, Swift isn't grabbed anymore.
Ah.
I think we like Swift is okay at the moment, right?
Okay, so then we're just going to
Yeah,
directly.
like I'm like engulfed in a
I think we
aura
yeah.
of fire. Yeah.
I think we just keep going straight down and like punch it in the
Punch
face.
it in the face.
Or like
Yes.
attack the tentacles at the base or something along those lines.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the
Yes.
face is where the base is. Like the tentacles
Yeah.
come out of the. So like yeah, like Tsukiyomi is like has like the lips are pulled back over the face, and like the eyes are empty sockets, and the nose is like shriveled back up. I think the nose got cut off before before the body like withered away or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so the
okay,
teeth
cool.
come out from like just under where the nose would be and are
Yeah.
like going straight. Yeah.
Mm.
One of the lost engines is the nose of Surrogate.
Oh,
This is getting,
we'll
this is
just,
getting like weirdly close to like the head of Vecna.
Yeah. So in a very like coordinated, like practiced maneuver kind of thing, the two of us are gonna dash down there, dodging things and cutting through
Yeah.
things, and we're gonna.
if we want, like, I mean, the standard weapon I use in this mech is like the banner is basically a lance. Like, we could just aim to like go straight through the forehead or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
when
we're
you
having
when
a
you
same
merge, you've just got like a
head.
you got the lance like coming out of your chest, like just.
Oh, cool.
But it's a sword. It's like a really massive sword, but like with the dimensions of a lance, right? Like it's it's like a lance made of
Cool.
metal with like a sword point on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
nice
as like
sharp
spike.
thing. The whole thing.
Yeah,
Some
cool.
Sephiroth bullshit.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we're just like, plummeting towards the face of this thing, and the arms are just like slashing away at the tentacles that are trying to stop us. Or something. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And it's like an aerial dance almost, like in just the kind of the grace and everything of it.
So this is a group action
Yep.
with Defy.
Sounds like Defy.
So I will lead it.
Mhm.
But we both roll.
Yeah.
What is our position?
I mean, making a full frontal attack like this feels desperate,
I'm happy for it to be desperate. I have a lot of
and
stuff left open, so I can resist it.
I feel like if you're going for the face, then that might be great.
That feels reasonable.
There's two of you in the thing, yeah.
I mean, it's a targeted attack with a penetrating weapon,
Yeah,
like
desperate great.
in a yeah.
Okay, cool. Is your Defy 1?
It is one, yeah. I'm gonna,
Okay.
yeah.
So we just both roll 1 die.
I'm gonna push myself. Is that an option with team
Yep.
moves?
Yeah, exactly. So this is part of what makes it really good, is that we can each individually like push ourselves and
Great. Yeah.
gather up some bonuses that way.
Awesome.
So yeah, I will also push myself for a bonus die. And then as long as one of us succeeds, that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
But we take the best result. So if you get a 6.
Hey, 6.
Yeah, so we succeed on a 6.
Booyah. Yes.
Shit. All right.
We're good at this teamwork shit.
Yeah.
And I don't
So
take
you-
any extra stress.
So yeah, you fly forwards and the like lance from your chest just embeds itself in the like, and like we hear the sound of like the cracking of bone as it goes through the like bridge of the nose,
And like a spider web of like crack, right? Like the whole front of the skull, like spider web cracks
yeah.
around it. Yeah.
Yep. And I think coffin lice probably starts like spewing out.
Yep.
Like
Not just
again, Shadow of the
coffin lice
Colossus style,
anymore.
right? Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm 100% picturing the weird kaiju lice, the preserved one that
Yeah.
fucking Newt is shown in Pacific Rim, like the
Yeah.
white horrible buggy.
Gross. I hate
Yep.
this.
Cool.
That's like the 10th time we've said that episode. Put a dollar in the I hate this jar.
Cool. Awesome. So, I think.
So now I want to do a thing.
Well, yeah, but first I think Tsukiyomi is going to like use the stumps of their hands to crack open their own rib cage, and like, and I
Cool.
think a torrent of, I think like seeing as they're white, I think this should be like no, it's red, like bright, way too bright red liquid, like just like torrents forth towards you. Swift.
Cool.
Like just like it's almost like a laser beam but liquid.
Cool.
Yeah. It's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna do some damage.
Cool. Yeah, except it's not, because I'm going to push myself to disappear and reappear, and suddenly appear next to my enemy ready to strike.
Cool, do that.
So I just, like, the coffin closes, the liquid hits, and just, like, goes on through, and then there's, like, a burst of fire, and the coffin, like, erupts into, like, existence again, like, right in front of the cracked bit of the skull.
Nice. Yep, cool. So yeah. Roll for your
And at
eclipse.
that point, I have to roll for Eclipse, because I just spent some stress.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's gonna be
How-
like this until she.
Yeah. How long can I keep teetering on the edge of hope? Find out.
And like none of us can help you.
No, you can't. No, you can't, because I just got a 1. So I'm in fucking Eclipse now.
Hooray.
So, my Eclipse prompt is... you've known all along that changing fate was impossible. But here you are. All this wasted effort, wasted time. If this fate is inevitable, why not speed it along? Embrace it without fear or hesitation. You take direct action to drive events towards the dark fate you have foreseen. You can only escape Eclipse when your fated person shows you that they aren't afraid of their fate and you both choose to face it together. And just...
Oh,
just,
of course they're
just
not
to-
here.
No, they are.
No, it's me.
Just... Yeah,
Oh,
my
it
fated
is?
person is
Oh,
Tristan
sorry, I thought it
Rama.
was Suet. Yeah.
My fated person is Tristan Rama, and the fate is that they are fated to share the tragic destiny of their patron god.
Yeah. Oh god.
and die or like dissolve into.
Yeah.
Dissolve into 1,000 faces.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. And how can I...
I mean,
direct
one thing would be to
action
make that would be to
draw-
get them to stop being transcended. That would be step 1.
Yeah.
Because currently they're together, right?
Definitely.
So driving them apart is what you want to do.
No, don't do that.
Do it.
It's bad. No. So meanwhile, in like this thing, the Ophiel, the mech thing is just like plunging its hands into the like corpse lice and stuff.
Yeah. Totally. I think we're just like digging and right? Like
Yeah,
Trying
so
to
like...
hair a way into this thing.
So I appear ready to strike, which means I have a thing. I'm gonna do a thing.
What are you gonna do?
And I'm gonna do a thing because here's the thing, right? The sooner we deal with this like petty distraction that is already fated to like perish, right? Like it's already happened once. The sooner we deal with that, the sooner Hrist and Rama will have to like split back apart, right? Like that's step 1. Deal with this thing, so that they fucking do their shit, right? Like, they break back apart. And then from there, there's possibilities.
Yeah.
And so I think... Yeah, so, like, the coffin, like thuds down into the, like, already fractured bone. Like, it settles and lands. Like, not as a weapon, right? It just, like, lands there. And Swift just, like, steps out of the coffin, still in this just, like, halo of, like, black fire, and just, like, kneels down and touches the face of Tsukiyomi, and just says to it, "You poor, deluded, pathetic thing. Your goddess has already died once. You are dying now. I have seen your future. All ossifying stasis, cold and remote as distant moonlight. I have seen your future, Tsukiyomi. You fall. You perish. You die to the hand of an outsider from a people who have forgotten their heritage. An outsider who has forgotten his own heritage. A traitor who has sold out his people for his own survival. Such a petty, mortal worm, and yet he is enough to finish you. But it is not yet time. Go back to sleep." Yeah.
What are you rolling?
I feel like this is either confess or express.
Yeah, I was thinking express.
Yeah. I think the question is, like, which is the more important part? Is it, like, the, like... Because I feel like the go back to sleep is not... Like, I'm not giving it an order. I don't actually give a fuck. Like, I'm just, like, spewing forth the, like, dark fate I have foreseen to it and, like, the ugly truth of its, like, irrelevance in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she wants anything in particular. She just wants it... It just needs to know, right?
It's
like,
not,
this pathetic...
Like, yeah, I think it's expressed because
worm.
I don't think that you're confessing your own internal... You're not confessing your internal things? Which is what the prompt suggests.
I mean, I'm confessing a prophecy that I have seen.
True, that's fair. Yeah, you choose. It's your choice.
Yeah, I think it's confessed because this is a prophecy, right?
Cool.
Like, this is I have seen this, and in, like, full eclipse mode, I'm just like, yes, all of this is pointless. You are like a futile bug. As big as you are, you're just gonna get stumped by destiny. Just, yeah, get out of here.
Cool.
And so because I'm using my impossible knowledge to persuade someone, I gain increased effect.
Yeah.
Um,
So you're going from, what, probably standard to great?
I mean, you tell me, what is my position and
I think
effect?
it's standard to start with.
Yep. And my position?
Oh, sorry. It's, yeah, risky standard becomes risky great.
Cool. Which drops back down to, so is stretched relevant here? I feel like it.
Yeah.
I feel like it definitely is. So I'm going to trade position for effect, so I'm desperate.
Yep. Cool.
Great.
Yeah, so fictionally that looks like you getting, like, way closer than would actually be safe with the coffin, right? Like considering there are...
Yeah, no, totally. I'm, like, right on the edge of the halo of fire, like, kneeling down and, like, touching...
Yeah, and so...
Like, I think I'm, like, stroking its face, like,
Yeah.
right up near one of its eye sockets.
Yeah, and these waves of light are just, like, washing over you and the coffin.
Yeah, and just, like, some of them are burning up and some of them are, like, trying to nibble, and I just don't give a fuck. I'm just like, no, you petty, blind, like, foolish god.
A failure here is going to look like 2 ticks on the coffin dice. On the coffin clock.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and I'm gonna spend 2 stress, because I'm now in Eclipse and I can do that, to push myself for an extra die. So this is Confess, my position is Desperate, my effect is Great, I have 1 bonus dice. Please, for the love of God, let this go well.
Hey,
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I feel like enough. Right? Like, I think that's, like, for great effect, and considering the fact that it's already hurt,
It's already taken a great effect hit, and we, like,
Yeah.
smashed its mouth open
yeah.
like a bunch
I
of
think-
jackasses.
I think what we see is that it's almost like a pit opens up beneath the silks, and it I think butt first, it like folds
Like,
down
folds
into
up
this,
and,
yeah,
like,
like being
yeah.
pulled in with the silks, and I think the teeth just kind of like quickly retract back into the mouth with like horrible snapping sounds. I think the trio creature gets hit by some as they're like going as they're like flicking past violently to
Yeah.
get back into the mouth.
Like
I-
chains or like wires or whatever.
Yeah.
Flicking around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think there's probably
Yeah.
2 damage coming at you for that, for like impact.
Yeah,
So
and,
true-
and Swift
True
is just like,
harmage.
Good point. What happens when you get harmed when you're merged with a third party Reston Realmer?
Oh, I mean,
I think mechanically we're still independent. It's a fiction thing that we're merged, isn't it?
it lasted only for the action. So we plunged in,
Yeah.
did the
And then-
thing with the big lance, and then we're separate again.
Right, in which
And,
case,
yeah.
Tristan and Rama, I think you're the ones that are going to get hit by this.
Yeah,
Actually,
we'll
no,
take
fuck
that.
it. Both of you are going to get hit by these things. Unless you want to resist or something.
Can,
Yeah,
How much harm is coming at us?
2.
yeah, can I resist on behalf of Person Rama?
Yes.
Cool.
Do you wanna-
I'm gonna.
which resistance do you want to do first?
No, I'm not like.
I mean,
Oh,
you
no,
know,
I can actually resist on both because I haven't taken that much stress and the mission's almost over as far as I know. Is that a thing? Can I do that?
you can rescue
like-
me, and then I'll rescue you. I'm fine with that.
True. Yeah,
And,
that
but
sounds
also,
great.
you totally can resist multiple consequences at once. Like that is
Yes, you can take it all.
explicitly a thing in the
Oh.
book. Like you can do.
So,
that.
Yeah.
So what does that mean mechanically then, or does it not?
You just pick what order you do them in.
To-
Like the classic
I will also
example is John is like,
Fine.
yeah, John is like, hey, you're getting possessed by a ghost. You're gonna take like level 2 harm, spirit burn, level 3 harm, possessed. Which one would you like to deal with first?
Okay. Well, I'll start with Rist and Rama.
Cool.
Being transcendent doesn't affect resist, does it?
We don't have any particular
We
We
benefits.
don't have a thing that does
Yeah.
that, no.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
weren't that clever.
How are you resisting? What are you resisting with? Sounds
I mean, this
like,
is tsundere, right?
seems like Cinder.
Like, I'm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna offer you a dark bargain
Mhm.
for your resist roll, which is that your engine takes another hit.
Oh.
You get an extra
Oh.
die.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a
totally,
spray of bone shards like rips through the banner. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. Cool. Four.
Cool. So you take 2.
2 stress.
And so that's for resisting my harm.
Yeah, that's resisting.
Yeah.
Your 1.
Yeah.
And then
In which case that becomes a 1 instead of a 2.
yeah, so I take level 1 harm.
Mhm.
What's the name of this harm, Ash?
In this one, I think it's just jostled, right? Like,
Rattled.
Yeah, I mean, I
Rattled-
think probably
rattled.
like I've pushed you out of the way, right? Of this
Yeah.
like whipping tentacle.
Offended.
Yeah, so we're just like catapulted away when you like shove us, and then and you're gonna resist both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can. If I roll well, I'll be fine.
If not, it's Eclipse for everyone. This will become a session in which all the characters have been in Eclipse, if we do really well here. Yay! Go by me my first.
Yay! 6.
wow, well done.
Nice.
That's super nice.
You are good at... Oh, hang on a minute. It looks like you're suddenly rolling less. What the...
How many dice?
No, because last time I had a dark bargain.
Ah, yep, gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nice. Yeah, you take no stress. And,
Yes.
and you also get level 1 jostled.
Mm-hmm.
Then spend your armor.
Oh yeah, spend your armor.
No, I already spent my armor.
No, your regular armor. Special
Wait.
armor, regular armor.
Regular.
Do we all have armor?
Yep.
Yeah, when you're transcended, you have armor.
Oh, I'll totally. Can I just do that to not take that harm?
Yep.
Oh, I'll totally do that.
Drop it down.
I'm
And
gonna do the
I
same.
can do that every mission.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Okay, great,
Cool.
sweet. Go us.
So yeah, the
Nice.
last of the silks disappear into nothingness, like someone like slurping spaghetti.
Yeah, and so I'm picturing Ash like Swift is just like walking up one of the tentacles, like as it's pulled in, just like up the top of the tentacle, and then back into the coffin.
Yeah.
And then it,
Yep.
like-
Yep.
And the doors like swing closed.
Yep. Cool. All right. Well, I think you have defeated that creature for now.
And we're just left kind of like floating
Mm.
in
Yeah.
heaven.
I mean,
Yeah, well-
I've got a last action I'd like to make as part of the mission, if people are cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the coffin like like floats through heaven up there and opens, and Swift has some words for Hurst and Roma.
Oh right.
Yeah, and so I think like right, like the coffin floats up and it opens, and like Swift is in there, and she like smiles at both of you and is like, thank you Adna for, you know, for trying to ward them off, and Tristan Rama, thank you for trying to rescue me. It wasn't necessary. This was all destined to work out, but I thank you regardless. Christ
You're
and
muted
Roma,
now.
and like even though you're transcendent, she's still very deliberately using your like separate names and addressing you like as two things. She's like,
In-
Christ and Roma, I owe you an apology. I haven't been entirely fair to you. One of your predecessors, who I knew once, was or two of your predecessors were a dear friend, and weren't able to handle the stress of playing all these roles as well as I now see you can. If I have spoken out to discourage you, it was wrong of me. It was unfair. I was underestimating your potential. Embody the muse. Wear all the masks you like. It is what the future demands. And this is express, because I'm trying to convince you to, like, do your thing more and be unwise. Because here's the thing.
Is this going to affect my clock?
That's my aim.
My
yeah.
my identity clock. Is this
Because here's the thing, and I think actually it would be good to have some clarity in this. I don't think Swift has yet. I don't remember telling you about your, like, I know that like we as players know what your destiny is. I don't think Swift has yet been like, yo, here is the bad thing that's gonna happen, here's how not to do it. I didn't hear that, Andrew, sorry.
Oh, because I was muted. No, you've never said what.
Yeah, and so I think like Dark Swift is just like, yeah, no, like you're doing 100% the good, like keep it up. You're doing great. This is the right track for you.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll Express
Yeah, that seems right.
Yeah, come at me.
because I have an agenda. I very much have an agenda here.
Yeah, you do.
Ash, what is my position and effect?
Andrew, what's the position and effect?
I think this is risky.
Yep. Fair.
And your effect is.
I am transcendent.
Yeah, but also like this doesn't have to do with. I guess it does have to do with a prophecy, doesn't it?
Well, actually, I'm using my impossible knowledge to persuade someone.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think your move triggers, so you get great effect.
Cool. Awesome. Great effect. Yay. And like because like this is a deeply mechanically unwise thing for me to do, but I'm in Eclipse, so I'm gonna drive my character like a stolen car. I'm gonna spend 2 stress and push myself for an extra die.
Nice.
Even though like I'm now down to like I'm like 5 stress away from like the character fucking dying, and like, you know, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Next obligation phase could just be it for me. You got to be kidding me! What the fuck?
Really?
I'm
Oh,
so upset.
Swift.
I'm so upset.
You were rolling 0 dice. You pushed yourself to have a single die, and then you rolled a 1 on it.
I should have asked for Dark Bargain. God damn it! No, I couldn't have done that.
No, not
Yeah,
adequate.
Oh
I wasn't about to help you. Certainly.
no, you weren't.
Mm.
So what happens with a 1 on a? What's a risky 1 look like? I always forget.
Well, so, I think, Andrew, your clock still advances 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna resist that. I'm gonna
Okay.
resist that right now. And this is Moe. If
Yeah,
ever, this is
definitely.
about despair, right?
Yeah.
I mean, or is it about social pressure? Right? Like,
it's
I mean, they're both at a 1, so either way,
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
take a
Yeah.
stress.
a
so-
single.
To all of this nonsense, they just reply, I'm not afraid of anything that comes. I'm ready for it. So if fate has it in store for me, so be it. I don't shy away from a roll. Not a 1. And this like
And I
metallic like sword finger just like wags itself in front of your face.
and Swift is just like nodding because this is like exactly what she wants to hear, right? And she just pats you on your on the shoulder, the big like bladey shoulder, and is like, you're right, you do have this.
Yeah, I love the way
And
that,
like left
the two of
unstated
you
is
have
like, I have
interpreted
seen
those-
it, right?
Like, yeah, you've both interpreted those in different ways, right? Like, yeah, I like that.
And so they keep talking because they're gonna chastise you now
Okay.
because you're being a little shit.
Swift? Never.
And you're like, yeah, I believe in you. They're like, they just like bat your hand away.
Yep, totally.
I've always been ready for this before you showed up. Don't act like you're the director in my play. We're the ones behind the curtain. We're the ones making the show happen. And then they just like slice reality open again and just like usher us back into like out of heaven.
Great. That's
Yeah.
so good.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll just like be like, okay, we're going home.
Yep.
That's real cool.
And we
Cool.
all tumble out into
Real
regular
space.
spot.
Yeah.
But may I
Mhm.
defy you to get you out of your?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
So
'Cause I'm
here's
showing
the
you that
here's-
I'm just like no.
Because you're not afraid, right?
But,
I don't care. I'm not
here's
afraid.
the thing. I don't think you've hit the fictional prompt because you're
we're not
missing
gonna
the
face
second
it
clause.
together.
Yeah, right. Like you've just explicitly been like butt off. Like you're not involved in it.
Yeah.
Like it's a me thing.
Well, then I'm sorry, you're stuck in the clips. That's a fair point.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But like I think that's just what honesty to the fiction demands. Our characters are just really terrible at talking to each other. Every time they have a conversation, it's like they points going past.
Yeah, you know, it
It's real
happens.
good.
Yeah.
I love it.
It does happen.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
I think we might leave like Fallout and stuff till next time,
Yeah,
and then
Yep,
resolve
we
that
should
do
stuff
XP,
next
because
round.
we're coming up on the end.
Yeah,
Here.
exactly. So let's do XP. Who wants to start?
Ooh, can I do XP?
Yeah.
Can I do it? I think I did good today. So, you addressed a challenge with prophecy or revelation. 2. Thank you. I think
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, definitely.
you expressed your beliefs, drives, role, or background. Like, I think, I reckon 1 for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me just think. Actually, no.
Give me examples.
No,
Give
because we had that scene at the beginning where I like convinced Swift. I convinced Hurston Rom we had to go back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of that was about like the character's beliefs.
Right.
So I'm gonna take 2 for that.
Okay.
I don't think I get any for obligation. But I think I get 2 for promises or eclipse.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take 6 XP.
Nice. Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Yeah.
And it's 8 for an XP track, just to
Yes.
check.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it the same
So-
for? Is it the same for the?
So the
action
abilities,
The
the
abilities,
categories like Tsundere, Moe, Kudere,
Yeah.
all
Yep.
advance on 6,
Yeah.
and you get
Oh, they're on 6.
Yes.
and a playbook advances on 8.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! All right, I've got 2 XP banked then from when I made a mistake before.
Cool.
Cool.
So like I'm gonna spend 2 of my XP to bump my Tsundere up because we did a bunch of desperate foolishness today.
Mhm.
So, address the challenge with understanding or coordination. I think I did twice.
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah.
Beliefs drives role or background. My role being forbidden lovers and insubordinate rebels. I think that last bit especially was me being like insubordinate
Yeah, definitely.
to other
Yep.
people.
Yep.
And
Yeah, I saw
then
that.
beliefs and drives. Yeah, I feel like there was a bunch of stuff around Tristan Romer's like collective identity.
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that at 4. Didn't really struggle with issues from obligation.
No.
Because we like the obligation role itself, sure, was totally effortless, but also like it did not come up elsewhere.
Yeah.
But I think I kind of played into my Eclipse prompt by being selfish at the end as well.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. And also, like, you know, we had a scene about it at the beginning, right?
And we had
Like,
some stuff about it in the beginning. So I'm going to take 5 today.
Yep.
Let's see. Leaving me with 3 crew XP. There's 3 XP in my playbook and an advance in there, which I will use to
Cool.
get a die in Express. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. So I have taken a dot in analyze. So I now got 2 analyze, and I've got
Nice.
7 in my playbook XP.
Cool. Mel.
Cool. So I got a couple in Sundere. I got 2 XP because I did 2 desperate defy rolls.
Mhm.
So in the other ones, I didn't get heaps. So first is address the challenge with teamwork or self-sacrifice. I definitely successfully did that at the end with attacking the thing. I tried to do it when we first arrived, but it wasn't successful. Does that prompt depend on it being successful?
No, it's addressing it.
Yeah.
Okay,
like you-
so I
you
mean,
did
I think
that.
2, but
Seems fine.
Legit.
and then beliefs drives role or background. Yeah, I mean, I think that stuff came up a lot in the initial sections and is the discussions with Swift. All the Fallout obligation stuff. Basically, I think that came up once. I don't think it especially came up after that. So I'll say 1 for that, and I don't think I really did the others.
Cool.
Obligation, promises, or eclipse. So 3, I reckon.
Yeah. And then, as a group, now Andrew, are you tracking the group XP? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I can bring that up. Just give me a second. So, carry out a mission from the cruise list. I feel like we've
We
essentially.
did it.
Um,
We did it. And actually, we did it. Like, we finally finished that first mission. Like, we did it
So I think we
twice.
get 2. Yep.
right, because we didn't give ourselves XP for that previous one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll take 2 for that.
Yay!
Struggled with our place in the world and protected the last bastion. Definitely protected the last bastion. Finally.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Mm.
definitely did that. I reckon.
Was there lots of struggling with our place in the world?
I mean, I think there was definitely like Adna struggled a lot with her place in the world. Swift's whole thing this session was about like being dislocated from her past.
Mm.
I
Like,
think we brought it
Yeah.
up in a lot of
Yes.
interesting ways.
yeah, Surt
Yeah.
wasn't on screen, but like Surt's whole thing was about like
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
her
definitely,
place
yeah.
in the world.
Yep.
Reveal the tragic history of the Bastion and explore the nature of Leviathans and engines. We definitely got some Leviathan lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in fact, that was like the first Leviathan we'd seen. Like my memory is that Velos, a thousandfold hungerings of the whatever the fuck it was I said originally, was like an engine because it had like the little like doodad at the heart of
I
it.
don't think we've sorted that out yet.
Okay.
Could be a
Chris and
could
Rom are
be
still trying to
Leviathan,
figure it out, but maybe
could
that's.
be an engine.
I think that's enough reason to put another XP in because Chris and Rom are like
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to get to the bottom of
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, and then we met our first like definitely a Leviathan, right? Like
Yeah.
in the form
And
of
then we've
Tsukio.
got express the essential nature, origin, or destiny of the crew. We talked a lot about destiny, but not so much.
Yeah.
You and I had a big chat about our destiny.
And we were talking about what the nature of the crew was, and in terms of having that split.
I guess we had that realization today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Did we?
It sounds
explore
like
that
it
divide,
sounds
though?
like a full 8.
Did we explore that divide or express it? 'Cause it's
Yeah, well,
specifically
and like
expressing
that's
it.
what a lot of the conversation between Swift and Adna was about.
Yeah, it was about
Um,
right. Like
Yeah.
And then that last
Yeah.
scene or interaction
Yeah.
with you trying to convince me to do a self-destructive thing based on like having known my like
having this special
predecessors
outsider knowledge.
was
yeah,
totally about the divide and your like callousness around it.
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
wouldn't be there if we were like of a people together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it wouldn't be there if I wasn't in Eclipse. I think.
Well, but you know what I mean, right? Like
Yeah, no, totally. Like
this is like you can't just be like, oh well, I said that while I was drunk. It's like that was still a thing that you said.
yeah, and I think like the approach, like the way that Swift would approach in a hypothetical world where Surt is the fated person, I think that
Right?
like
It would be
attempts
so
to directly manipulate that look very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that was consequential in that sense.
Yeah, so that sounds like a full 8.
That was a full 8 then. If
Go.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, we win at Girl by Moonlight.
Y'all are real good at
We're
this.
gonna
game.
get
Someone fucking text Emily and tell her that we are really good at this game.
everything
I
works
thought you were
great
gonna say
when you're
text
not
Emily and
around.
tell her that she's the dead weight.
No! How dare you? That is very rude. I would never say anything so mean to Emily.
That's alright. I can't text her anyway. She's she's off hiking. She's got no reception.
It's okay. I'll tell her next time. Y'all don't have to.
I feel like we should maybe spend it on esprit de corps.
Well, let's do it next time when we
Let's do it
got
next
Yep.
time.
Yeah.
Emily
Cool.
around.
Yeah, I'm just like floating it to get people like to give us something
Thinking
to
about it.
mull over in the meantime, because that like gain +1 die when help
Yeah.
rolling the help a friend recover action, like that
It would have helped us a lot.
crippled us today because we weren't able to get any links.
Yeah.
And so I think like being more efficient at helping friends recover would be really good.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, that
Yeah.
was really cool. I really liked that session. That was cool.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck.
That weird teeth thing. Yeah.
So gross. Love it.
I
We
like
should
the
play.
evil
The
sword.
bone lice.
Yeah, probably put a trigger warning for body horror in the
Oh,
YouTube
yeah.
vlogs.
I mean, really, you should put a trigger warning for body horror on anything, IGM.
on your
Like,
channel. Yeah.
yeah.
but like this one
Like this one,
especially
yeah,
like went
especially,
very hard.
Yeah, and I think I went a bit harder on that because Emily isn't here.
Yeah.
I was
Get it out
like-
of your system while you can.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, that's what I should do with Stone Talk tomorrow.
oh, I'm so keen.
Body horror?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it real fucked up.
I'm so keen.
Excellent.
Because we're
It's
without.
gonna be like the
We're gonna have our weird. Anyway, doesn't matter.
we toy about it off stream.
Yeah, exactly. Shall we do some sign out? Some.
Let's
sign-offs?
do it.
Let's start with
Yeah.
Andrew.
I'm Andrew. You can follow me on Twitter at Comedian Crow or on twitch.tv/actualfactual. Tomorrow, in I think probably a not Australian friendly time slot, I will be painting a bunch of miniatures.
Is it in your morning? Because if it's in your morning, then it's not friendly to us.
Yeah, it's gonna be in my morning. But like, look at these.
They're
Little,
so
is it
good.
gonna focus? Focus. If I do it like this, will it focus? It's almost there. Almost there. Okay, I'm really trying way too hard on this. Anyways, I designed this game.
Hopefully Andrew will have fixed this problem by tomorrow.
I have a separate camera for looking at them. Anyways,
Cool.
I designed Girl by Moonlight, which is the game we were playing. If you like it, you can play test it. There's a link on my Twitter.
It's a very good game.
And there's a big ass update coming into it. Luke has been helping me workshop all of the playbooks, and I've also been doing a complete restructure of the crew playbook to split it into multiple things. So there's like a hefty, like full version number update. It'll be like version 5.0 of the game coming out the end of next week.
Soonish? Question mark.
I feel like I might get all the work for it done this week if I'm productive. So, yeah,
I believe in you.
we're churning through it. Coming along.
Awesome. Great. Melody?
Hey, I'm Melody. I write things and do history and talk about role-playing games. You probably know my butt from Twitter, apparently. Yeah, you can follow me at Magic Space Girl on Twitter or check out my... Look, I shit you not, someone introduced themselves to me by saying that.
I saw your tweet.
I mean, in your
all I'm
defense,
just
it's a
thinking is
quality butt.
Thank you.
Your next Fenno game should somehow involve your butt.
We'll see. And you can see my things I've written and find out more about me at melodynova.wordpress.com.
Cool. Luke?
Hello, I have been Luke. I am, a professional GM for children by day. By night, I design role-playing games, and I do this kind of stuff. I released a game real recently. I'm going to drop a direct link to it in chat. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support me on Patreon if you want like early playtest access to my stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
That's me.
Well, I've been Ash, your GM.
Also, I have a super secret special project coming up, and I can't talk about it.
I mean, so do I, but
build
like, I'm not gonna like brag
Build
about
that hype.
Gosh.
Build that hype. Build that hype, Ash.
So yeah, you can find me at ACEGIAC, ACEGIAK on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Tumblr, Mastodon. I think that's all the things. Or at ACEGIAC.net, my
Tumblr.
blog. Did I not say Tumblr? Ah, dang it.
I don't think so.
I always forget Tumblr. Anyway, tomorrow night we might play some more Hand of Fate 2. If we're feeling that. Depends on whether or not I'm going out tomorrow. So if I get home early enough, then we'll play some Hand of Fate 2 together.
Won't we be busy tomorrow night?
Oh, we will be.
Sunday
Shit.
night?
Dang it. All right. I'll be busy. There's no more Hand of Fate 2. God damn it. I'm bad at scheduling. Monday, though. Monday, we will be playing some more Alas for the Awful Sea. It's getting real spook and weird and interconnected. It's a good time. Come and check out people being sad and wet and spooky in town of Catherine by the Sea. And then on Wednesday we'll have Space Date with Emily, play some No Man's Sky, and then on I don't know if I think that's all I can tell you for now. I'll update the schedule and like Twitter and stuff as well, so pay attention. Alright, thank you so much for coming today.
That will be a test.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for coming today. It's been real good. Alright. Catch you later. Bye.